Cool. So that was it. You were seeing us just welding that up there. I'll just put it on the stand in the engine to see how it come out. Pretty happy with that. It's almost dead flat, just with that stand in there. Don't know how I'm going to get it any more flat. I'll have a think about it, whether I maybe I tack it on first and then just tap it down a little bit. Might make it a little bit more flat. Cool, but yeah, that's how it come up. Yeah, cool. So I'm gonna have a think about how I then do the down tubes from the headstock that come down here and down underneath. Maybe I'll run them underneath the plate or something like that. That might be an idea. Gonna have a think about how I do that and how they get mounted in there. But yeah, that's a good. I like that idea so far. Yeah, that way anything ever happens, you can just undo the bolts from the bottom. Done, straight up. Take the engine out, put another one in. Cool. Leave it there for a second. Just while I have a think about this, and then I'll be back. Cool. So yeah, I've just completed what we were talking about there is just bending that up on an angle. You can see it sort of sits up off the frame on there, and then so what's going to happen now is, yeah, that's all. It's a bit hot still, but what's going to happen there now is I'll put this camera down. Cool. So what we can do now is that we can just chuck the engine with it. It's only tacked weld on, not chucking nothing. But that's the engine sitting on the platform there, nice and well. Chuck the chain on it as well, roughly in the right position or order. But haven't mounted anything yet, as I've talked about before. Bolt holes need to be sorted out. But yeah, cool. That's pretty much it. How she's looking there. So looking pretty good. We've got the engine mounted. It's pretty flat, I would say, that carby. It's probably a little bit. The engine's a little bit higher. Very tiny amount. But what we'll then be able to do from here is. Work out what we're going to do with these down tubes here. So don't know what can we do. Just grabbing a chair so I can see a bit underneath it. So the thing is, I've got to avoid that exhaust. So what I'm thinking is Very good question. Very good question. The engine's got to come this way a little bit. Cool. So what I'm thinking is to run now a tube that goes from here. I'm gonna let it come off straight. Well, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have a think about it. Yeah, so I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is a down tube and then run it up and onto that bike there. So it sort of comes out there as a one sort of angle, 90 it up, and then about 60 degrees up to the headstock, something like that. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm going to map it all out and take a look and then see what it does there. Or I'm going to do something very similar that comes down as a main beam and then it has a one beam that comes down to this. And that way it's a lot cleaner than anything else. But I still want a support or something underneath that engine plate. 100% if I just fully weld, I'm going to fully weld that whole engine plate. It's never going to go anywhere. But always good to just double check or just have that extra support underneath it, just peace of mind, and then we'll be able to go from there. Cool. I'm gonna have a break for a bit and then come back and see what we're gonna do next. Catch you soon.